It recently happened, someone who had a linga bhairavi yantra in their home. This was kept in a place where there's no room for any kind of water to come, but they found lots of water upon the yantra and around the yantra. It is just that one life, which does not belong to that family, made use of this energy to dematerialize, completely dematerialize and disappear. All that you have is a little pool of water. You can even dematerialize that water so that even water is not left. Somebody did the job little inefficiently. So the body is gone, everything is gone, just a little pool of water left. If you're 100 kgs of weight, anywhere between 70 to 72 kgs is just water. So he did not leave 70 kgs of water or 70 liters of water. Either he was a small person or part of the water was dematerialized, part was left. So they had so much water, they couldn't believe where this water came from. Anyone who has attained to Bhuta Shuddhi can dematerialize his own body. You have heard of yogis who go into your room, locked from outside, and when they open, nothing is there, not a trace of that person. That is, he's not dead, you don't find his body, you don't find his ashes, you don't find anything, he's simply gone because he dematerializes his own physical system. So one who has mastery over the five elements, one who has what we are referring to as Bhuta Shuddhi, can not only integrate, can also disintegrate his own system. So, Panch Bhuta ardadhna, for those of you who either go in or you stay out, it doesn't matter. It is creating a powerful possibility in the space for the whole month, not just for that day, where you can integrate your system, you can allow the five elements in your body to bind much better. The Bhuta Shuddhi, which is the basic form of yogic practice, if this is done properly, the elements are sufficiently purified, then the binding becomes better. Being in the Dhyanalinga temple does a phenomenal job of integrating the system. Not just in the surface level, health does not mean, oh, my pulse rate is okay, my blood pressure is okay, my sugar levels are okay. Yes, they are only a consequence. The real thing is, if the five elements are well integrated and they're functioning in perfect cohesion within themselves, within the system, then there is just no need for anybody to worry about their what medical diagnosis is saying, because if the elements are functioning well and strongly integrated, it just happens by itself. The air that you breathe, the food that you eat, the water that you drink, today we know we can influence them just with thought, emotion, intention or energy. We can change the quality of the water, we can change the quality of the air and the food that we eat just with our intention or emotion or thought process. So, the five elements within you which makes this body are deeply influenced. A certain layer of information which generally referred to as the karmic substance gathers. Without it, the elements would not behave in a particular way within you. So the very root of karmic imprint is in the elements. That is the most fundamental space. It takes much more than handling other aspects. So generally, because most people are not interested in absolute transformation, they just want a little change, they don't want to lose themselves. Bhuta Shuddhi means you want to lose yourself, whether it's good, bad, ugly, beautiful, it doesn't matter, you want to lose everything that you have built so that the Creator's creation will stand up and shine within you. It'll take a certain amount of work, it will mean it becomes your entire life. It's not something that you do on the side. So, even if you do a very minor version of Bhuta Shuddhi, you will see the change that happens in you is permanent. There is no tendency to fall back, and that's important. Panch Bhuta ardadhna is another matter, that's a ritual. For those who are not willing to do sadhana, just to give them some benefit. That's the beauty of a ritual, that's the limitation of a ritual. Somebody else can conduct a ritual for you. You don't have to do any sadhana, just sit there and benefit from that. At the same time, if those who conduct do not conduct it properly, it will not happen to you. If they do not conduct it at all, it will never be available to you. But if you do Bhuta Shuddhi practice by yourself, if you're willing, you can keep it up, and you will see as time progresses, its impact is undeniable. Above all, whatever it does, however small the practice is, whatever it does, there is no turning back. That's a very important aspect of Bhuta Shuddhi. 6 months you did pranayam, if it's a powerful process like Shakti Chalana Kriya, if you did, its impact will be there, but after a certain period of time, if you don't do it for a certain period of time, again it'll turn back. You meditate, you do shunya meditation for some time, if you don't do it for a certain period of time, slowly it'll turn back. But that is not the nature of Bhuta Shuddhi. Bhuta Shuddhi if you do, nothing seems to be happening because it's very fundamental and it's slow. But whatever happens, it will not turn back. It stays with you. As long as you hold this body, it stays with you, it will not go because it's on a very fundamental level.
Bhuta Shuddhi is a systematic practice that involves rituals, breathwork, visualization and meditation to purify and balance each element. Begin by setting up a peaceful environment for your practice. Cleanse the area with sage, incense or by ringing a bell to remove any negative energies and create a focused atmosphere for your practice. For purification of earth element, sit comfortably on the ground, feeling your connection to the earth. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Visualize a warm, nurturing energy rising from the earth, filling your body and providing strength and stability. Imagine roots extending from your body into the ground, anchoring you firmly. Chant the mantra Lam, which is associated with the earth element, to resonate with its frequency. Repeat this mantra, feeling grounded and stable. Perform grounding yoga poses such as mountain pose or tree pose to connect with the earth element physically. For purification of water, focus on your breath, allowing it to flow smoothly like water. Visualize a clear, flowing river or a serene ocean. Imagine this water cleansing your body and mind, washing away impurities and emotional blockages. Chant the mantra Vam associated with the water element, feeling its soothing and cleansing effects. Practice poses that encourage fluidity such as cat-cow pose or cobra pose, which help connect you to the water element. For purification of fire, use Kapalbhati pranayam to ignite the fire within. This pranayam involves rapid, forceful exhalations through the nose, stimulating the digestive fire and boosting energy. Visualize a bright flame burning at your navel, radiating warmth and light throughout your body. Feel the fire purifying any negativity or sluggishness, transforming it into positive energy. Chant the mantra Ram, which is associated with the fire element, to connect with its transformative power. Engage in poses that build heat and energy, such as warrior pose or sun salutations. For purification of air, practice Nadi Sodhana to balance the air element. This pranayama harmonizes the flow of breath, calming the mind and balancing the body's energy. Imagine a gentle breeze flowing through your body, clearing out any mental clutter and promoting clarity of thought. Visualize your breath as a light, gentle wind moving effortlessly through you. Chant the mantra Yam associated with the air element to enhance the flow of prana within. Practice expansive poses like eagle pose or balancing poses like tree pose to embody the element of air, promoting lightness and freedom. For purification of space, sit in silence and focus on the vastness within and around you. Contemplate the boundless nature of space, allowing your mind to expand and become still. Imagine this expansiveness within you, creating openness and receptivity. Chant the mantra Hum, which is associated with the space element, to cultivate a sense of openness and freedom. Engage in poses that open the chest and throat, like fish pose or camel pose, to connect with the expansiveness of space. Conclude the practice by taking several deep, slow breaths, feeling all five elements within you, harmonizing and balancing. Sit in silence for a few moments, absorbing the effects of the practice. This practice not only supports physical or emotional health but also paves the way for spiritual awakening and a deeper connection to the universe. Namaskaram.